We are discussing about site of photosynthesis. Site means what, children? Location. So we are finding the exact location where photosynthesis takes place. In the earlier class, we told that the photosynthesis takes place in the leaf. Isn't it? It is the leaf. So where in the leaf exactly, children? Do you know? Do you have any idea? The scientists tried to know where the photosynthesis takes place within the leaf. So when you observe, it is what, children? Midrib. Midrib. It is what, children? Lamina. The flattened portion is called what? Lamina. The thickness of the leaf, this one, is called what? Leaf blade. So we can see these flattened portions, but when you cut the leaf, we can find its TS, transverse section of leaf, children. How do they cut? So they take a potato. Here I am taking a book. So they take a potato in the 9th class. You might have seen the section of a leaf. So they keep the leaf here inside it, and they start slicing very thin slices. For example, they take the blade and thin slices. So what happens, children? I have removed this portion by cutting it, and like this you can find a thickness. This will be seen. This portion will be seen in the leaf. This midrib region. See, this is a long midrib region. So here we can find a very thin, or nothing but very thin portion. But these are a lot of cells, children. These cells are called mesenchyma. Meson means in the middle. So the leaf have upper layer and lower layer. So it is called upper epidermis and lower epidermis. In between this upper epidermis and lower epidermis, we can find mesenchyma cells in between this small thickened blade area. So here, to make you understand, I am taking a book, children. So book as a leaf. So the leaf have midrib region like this. Here you can find the midrib by this small plastic material. So this leaf, lamina, and in between it you can find what, children? Midrib. See, it is the midrib. This one is midrib. This one is lamina. So the upper layer, it is the upper epidermis. The lower layer, it is what, children? Lower epidermis. Okay, na, children? Upper epidermis, lower epidermis, midrib. So in between upper epidermis and lower epidermis, in the leaf, you cannot find anything by your naked eye. But for understanding sake, I took book as a leaf. The midrib region is nothing but having a portion like this, and upper epidermis, lower epidermis, we can find what, children? Papers. The papers are nothing but cells. Here we can't see with our naked eye, but in the book we can understand that how the papers are present in between these two upper and lower coverings. In the same manner, the leaf having what? Tissue in it. It is called what you have to say? Midrib, upper epidermis, lower epidermis, and in between papers in the leaf. It is nothing but called as what? Upper epidermis, lower epidermis, midrib, upper and middle. We can find what? Mesenchyma. It is very thin. We can't see with our naked eye. You have to compare the leaf with this book by arranging like this. Then you can understand the mesenchyma cells. Okay, children? So the mesenchyma cells. See, it is upper epidermis. So it is having cells. It is having what? Another extra layer called cuticle. So you might have observed the what I would say Asclepiaceae family. In that, the leaf having what? The upper layer. Best example is nothing but lotus. The lotus leaf have upper whitish colored one. And when the water drop fall it will drop it up. A powdery layer. This is not called as what? A cuticle. It protects the epidermis. And lower epidermis. So you know that stomata present in the lower epidermis. In the 9th class, you might have seen these are protected by the kidney shaped God cells. And it is what, children? Midrib. It is what? Xylem. It is what? Phloem. What I said, the upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Lower epidermis. What is this, children? Epidermis. We can find a portion. It is called what? Mesenchyma. Mesenchyma cells or mesenchyma group of cells is called what? Tissue. Here in the upper epidermis and lower epidermis, we can find mesenchyma tissue. It is made up of two kinds of cells, children. One is the standing, perfectly arranged cell structures called as palisade parenchyma. In the lower side of the cell, the loosely packed mesenchyma cells are present. These are nothing but called as what we can say sponge. As they are loosely packed, these are called what? Sponge parenchyma. So what are the important points you have to understand? In a leaf, when you cut the leaf, the transverse leaf, you can find midrib, upper epidermis, lower epidermis, covering cuticle and these cells. In these cells, children, we can find what I am drawing, dot-like structures. These dot-like structures are the actual site or location of the photosynthesis. What these dot-like structures are called? Chloroplast. Chloroplast. Plast means plastic. Nearly 20 to 120. 20 to 120 chloroplasts are present in a, what I would say, one cell in the mesenchyma tissue. Mesenchyma means in between this tissue. So now you tell me, children, if anybody asks you what is the location of the photosynthesis, somebody says all the green plants. All the green plants. Where in the green plants? In the branches. Where in the branches? In the leaves. Where in the leaf? Mesenchyma tissue. Where in the mesenchyma tissue? Palisade parenchyma or sponge parenchyma. Where in the palisade parenchyma, sponge parenchyma? In the chloroplast. The exact location of the photosynthesis is chloroplast. So in the previous classes, you just learned that leaf is the site of photosynthesis. But where in the leaf means you have to say the chloroplast. What are the chloroplast? Cell organelles. It is a kind of plastids. And in the chemical equation we have written chlorophyll, children. Chlorophyll. So in the previous class we discussed chlorophyll is a coloring substance, pigment. But whereas chloroplast is an organelle. For better understanding, I said that shirt. So you wear different kinds of shirts, isn't it? In Saturday, what happens? One person's shirt is different color with another person, but shirt is shirt. Chloroplast is the organelle, but the pigment in it makes it coloring. That is chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is a coloring substance or pigment. Pigment means one other important definition is there, children. It reflects a specific wavelength light. So it is another big story. So it is related to physics. So it is related to light topic also. Just remember, it is a pigment. It can trap the light, and organelle is different. Chloroplast is the organelle different from chlorophyll. So in the next class, we are going to discuss about structure of chloroplast, where the actual photosynthesis takes place. Thank you.